We good? Okay. Jai Sita Ram, everyone. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you on this lovely Sunday, September 29th, as we commence with our Sunday morning satsang. I'll ask now if we can all please clasp our hands and close our minds. Clasp our hands, close our eyes, and focus our minds on the feet of Bhagwan as we commence with our Sunday morning satsang. Om Hari Om Hari Om Hari Om Hari Om Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnata Purnamidakshate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Ishavasyam Iram Sarvam Yatkincha Jagatyam Jagat Tena Taktena Bunjita Magradhat Kasya Swedanam Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahavidyam Karava Vahe Tejasvinadvadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe Hari Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. We now offer prayers to Prithvi Mata and sanctify the seat onto which we sit. Om Samudra Vasane Devi Paravastan Mandate Vishnu Patnim Namastobhyam Pasasparasham Kamashwame Om Prithvi Trayadata Loka Devi Tvam Vishnu Nadrata Tvam Shadaryamam Devi Pavitram Kuruchasanam Om Shri Prithvi Devaya Namaha. Alright, go ahead and place your powder on the altar and please be seated. And we'll take water in your right hand and wash your hands. Om Hastakashalanam Samarpayami Govindaya Namaha. Alright, take your right hand and put your index and thumb together. Index, okay, good. And we'll take one in our hand and we'll sip water 3 times. We'll sip when we say Swaha. Om Amrito Pastanamasi Swaha. Om Amrita Pidanamasi Swaha. Om Satyam Yashaha Shri Mai Shri Sayatam Swaha. Okay, wash your hands again. Om Apavitra Pavitra Saravastanga Pya Yahasmarinta Pundari Kaksham Sabahabhyam Tara Suchi Om. I'll also need a paper towel, please, stages. Okay. Om Chandanasya Mahatpunyam Pavitram Papanashanam Aparam Harate Nityam Lakshmi Sastati Saravada Om. Alright. You can take water in your left hand now as we commence with Angsparish, or the purification of each of our body parts. Om Astu. We'll touch our mouth. Om Nasorme Prano Astu, our nose. Om Akshorme Chaksharastu, our eyes. Om Kanyorme Shrotam-astu, our ears. Om Bhavorme Balam-astu, our arms. Om Ovorme Ojo-astu, our legs. Om Adhisthani Miengani Tanastramame Sahasantu, our entire bodies. And take a flower of your choosing in your hand. You can take one of these as well. As we chant that most powerful mantras, we'll chant the Gayatri mantra. Om Magakshe Varade Devi Akshare Brahmavaidini Gayatri Jagata Mata Vishwayoni Namostute Om Bhore Bhuvaswa Tatsavituravarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurvaswa Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurvaswa Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Hari Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Prem to Gayatri Mata Ki Jai. Alright, place your flower right there in the front center of the altar. And take a red flower in your hand now. Tejas, can you pass the bigger tally of flowers over so it's easier for Auntie Homa to have access to? Take a red flower in your hand now, so we offer prayers to the destroyer and creator of all obstacles. We offer prayers to Ganapati Bhagwan, also known as Lord Ganesh. Om Gajananam Bhutagarari Sevitam Kapita Jambu Valachara Bhakshanam Uma Sutam Shoka Vinashakarakam Namami Viganishwara Pada Pankajam. Namami Viganishwara Pada Pankajam. Ask the Kirtan group to render us one bhajan as we commence with pujas up front to Lord Ganesh.
Jai Ganesh, 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 Jai Ganesh. Gaye Ganapati Jagavandan, Gaye Ganapati Jagavandan, Shankara Suvana Bhavani Nandan, Shankara Suvana Bhavani Nandan, Gaye Ganapati Jagavandan, Gaye Ganapati Jagavandan. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh. Siddhi Sadhana Gajavandana Vinayak, Siddhi Sadhana Gajavandana Vinayak, Kripa Sindhu Sundar Sabalayak, Gaye Ganapati Jagavandan, Gaye Ganapati Jagavandan, Shankara Suvana Bhavani Nandan, Gaye Ganapati Jagavandan. Mudaka Priya Mudamangala Data, Mudaka Priya Mudamangala Data, Vidya Varidhi Buddhi Vidata, Shankara Suvana Bhavani Nandan, Gaye Ganapati Jagavandan, Gaye Ganapati Jagavandan, Shankara Suvana Bhavani Nandan, Gaye Ganapati Jagavandan, Gaye Ganapati Jagavandan. Jai Ganesh, 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 Jai Ganesh.
take a red or orange flower in your hand now as we offer final pratana or final prayers to Lord Ganesh. Om Vaktratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Niravignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Saravada Om Raksha Raksha Giradaksha Rakshatrayogya Rakshaka Bhaktanam Bayam Karata Tratanam Bhavanava Om Shriman Mahaganapatiye Namaha. Prem to Lord Ganesh Bhagwan Ki Jai. Alright, go ahead and place your flower down in front of Lord Ganesh. And take a white flower in your hand now as we offer prayers to that mother of learning and knowledge. We offer prayers to Saraswati Mata. Om Saraswati Mahabhagye Vidye Kamala Lochane Vidya Rupe Vishalakshi Vidyam Dehi Namostute Om Saraswati Namastobhyam Varade Kama Rupani Vidyarambam Kireshami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sara Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sara Om Saraswatiye Namaha. Go ahead and place your flower in front of Mother Saraswati. Tejas, can you pass over the lighter, please? So we're going to take this lighter, and when I start the mantra, we're going to light this diya, and then you'll take a pink flower after you light the diya. Well, we offer prayers to that mother of wealth and prosperity. And we really talk about wealth in the form of that spiritual wealth, not necessarily the monetary wealth, although the monetary wealth is nice. It helps us live our day to day. But really, we're looking for that inner spiritual wealth. So we offer prayers to Lakshmi Mata. So go ahead and light the diya. Om Lakshmi Karotu Kalyadam Aryogam Dana Sampada Mama Shatru Vinashaya Deepa Jyotire Namostute. Go ahead and take a pink flower in hand. Om Namaste Astu Mahamai Shri Pite Sarapujate Shankha Chakra Garahaste Mahalakshmi Namostute Om Namaste Garuda Rudhe Kolasuru Vayankari Sarva Papa Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute Om Sarvagye Sarvavarade Sarvadushta Vayankari Sarvadukha Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute Om Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi Bhukti Mukti Pradayani Mantra Murte Sara Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute Om Adyantarahite Devi Adya Shakti Maheshwari Yoga Jayoga Sambhute Mahalakshmi Namostute Om Stula Sukshma Maharaudre Mahashakti Mahodare Mahapapa Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute Om Padmasana Site Devi Parabrahma Swarupani Parameshi Jagana Matar Mahalakshmi Namostute Om Shvetambara Hare Devi Nana Lankara Bhushite Jagatastite Jagana Matar Mahalakshmi Namostute Mahalakshmi Namostute Om Mahalakshmiye Namaha. I'll take your phone, I'll put it over here. Alright, and take a yellow flower in your hand now as we offer prayers to that universal mother, that is destroyer of all evils in our life and in this universe. We offer prayers to Adi Shakti Durga Mata. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalani Durgakshama Shiva Datri Swaha Swadha Namostute Jai Tvam Devi Chamunde, Jai Bhutarthi Hardani, Jai Sarvagate Devi Kalaratri Namostute. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vishnu Mayeti Shabdita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Sanstata Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Lakshmi Rupena Sanstata Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Sanstata Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shraddha Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Tushti Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Daya Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Dearest devotees, we just offered salutations in devotion to the form of the mother that manifests in the form of wisdom and prosperity, energy or power, faith, peace, contentment, and compassion. We now offer devotion, we offer prayers to that form of the Universal Mother. We offer prayers to that form that manifests as the form as the Universal Mother, or Matri Rupe. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Matri Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Dehi Sobhagyam Arogyam Dehi Me Paravam Sukham Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Disho Jahi. Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Disho Jahi. I'll ask the Kirtan group to render us 2 bhajans as we commence with pujas up front to the Universal Mothers.
जय 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 माता सरस्वती, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी। जय 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 माता सरस्वती, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी। हंसवाहिनी परमासन माता, हंसवाहिनी परमासन माता, वीण पोषक ध्यायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी। जय 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 माता सरस्वती, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी। तू ही दुर्गा, तू ही काली, तू ही माता पार्वती। तू ही दुर्गा, जगत की पालन करनी, सकल जगत की पालन करनी, वीर्या बुद्धि ध्यायनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायनी। जय 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 माता सरस्वती, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायनी। ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश शीश सब, ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश शीश सब, तेरी है गुणगान करे, हम सबका कल्याण करो माँ, हम सबका कल्याण करो माँ, वीणा भूरि ध्यायनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायनी। जय 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 माता सरस्वती, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायनी। हंस वाहिनी परमासन माता, हंस वाहिनी परमासन माता, वीणा पुषक ध्यायनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायनी। जय 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 माता सरस्वती, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायनी।
दक्षिणा काली दयायः दीजिए, दक्षिणा काली दयायः कीजिए, दानमया दक्षिणा सह दीजिए, दानमया दक्षिणा सह दीजिए, दक्षिणा काली दयायः कीजिए, दानमया दक्षिणा सह दीजिए, दानमया दक्षिणा सह दीजिए। आस मुझे याचक को तुझे द्वार की, आस मुझे याचक को तुझे द्वार की, दान स्तन पे दक्षिणा दीदार की, दान स्तन पे दक्षिणा दीदार की, दक्षिणा काली दया यह कीजिए, चून होए लोकत्रय एक क्षीण बेखफा से देख ले तिरछी नजर, बेखफा से देख ले तिरछी नजर। विश्व सारा फिर बने बागे चमन, विश्व सारा फिर बने बागे चमन। घर निगाहे नेक धरनी तेरा मन, दक्षिणा काली दया यह कीजिए, दक्षिणा काली दया यह कीजिए। दान मैया दक्षिणा सह दीजिए, दान मैया दक्षिणा सह दीजिए, दान मैया दक्षिणा सह दीजिए।
If you could take a yellow flower as well, in addition to this, these right here. Om Prem Sula Saraswati Mata Ki Jai, Prem Sula Lakshmi Mata Ki Jai, Prem Sula Adi Shakti Durga Mata Ki Jai. Alright, we'll take these. And you're going to want to take a multitude of flowers in your hand, including at least one red one, as we offer prayers to those beings that influence our life on the daily, those beings that really help us determine what mood we could be in, what could be happening in our life, and even some parts of our name. We offer prayers to the Navgraha Devata, also known colloquially as the 9 planets. Om Brahma Murari Tripurantakari Banu Shashibu Misotu Bhargascha Guru Shashukraha Shanirahu Ketava Sarve Graha Shanti Karavavantu Sarve Graha Shanti Karavavantu.
Om Namo Bhagavate Suryaya Namah.
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 Suryaya Namah. Chandramaya Namah.
Suryaya Namah. Chandramaya Namah.
Chandramaya Namah. Bhaumaya Namah.
Chandramaya Namah. Bhaumaya Namah.
Bhaumaya Namah. Buddhaya Namah.
Bhumaya Namah. Buddhaya Namah.
Buddhaya Namah. Brihaspataya Namah.
Buddhaya Brihaspataye Namah.
Brihaspataye Namah. Shukraye Namah.
Brihaspataye Namah. Shukraye Namah.
Shukraye Namah. Shanisharaye Namah.
Shukraye Namah. Shanisharaye Namah.
Shanisharaye Namah. Rahave Namah.
Shanisharaye Namah. Rahave Namah.
Rahave Namah. Ketave Namah.
Rahave Namah. Ketave Namah.
Om Namo Bhagavate Suryaye Namah.
Om Namo Bhagavate Suryaye Namah.
Suryaye Namah. Bhaskaraye Namah.
Suryaye Namah. Bhaskaraye Namah.
Bhaskaraye Namah. Adityaye Namah.
Bhaskaraye Namah. Adityaye Namah.
Om Namo Bhagavate Suryaye Namah. Om Namo Bhagavate Suryaye Namah. Om Namo Bhagavate Suryaye Namah.
Dearest devotees, with today being Sunday, also known as Ravivar, we offer prayers to that being that's in the form of the sun, or Suryanarayan Bhagwan. Om Adideva Namastobhyam Prasada Mama Bhaskaram Divakara Namastobhyam Prabhakara Namostute Prabhakara Namostute. Om Prem Silo Nagraha Devata Ki Jai. Prem So Suryanarayana Bhagwan Ki Jai. Alright, place your fire in front of Suryanarayana Bhagwan. Over here, I got it. Alright, take a white or yellow flower in your hand now, as we offer prayers to that sustainer of all righteousness in this life and in this universe. We offer prayers to Vishnu Bhagwan. Om Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadaram Gagana Sadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhagyam. Om Lakshmi Katam Kamalanayanam Yogi Birdanagamyam. Vande Vishnu Bhave Haram Sarvaloke Kanatam. Om Sashanka Chakram Sakirita Kundalam Sapita Vastram Sarasi Rugeshanam Shahada Vakshastala Shobhikostu Bashriyam. Namami Vishnu Shirasa Chaturubhujam. Namami Vishnu Shirasa Chaturubhujam. Alright, go ahead and place your fire in front of Lord Vishnu, the first Murti, and take another white or yellow flower. As we offer prayers to that seventh incarnation of Bhagwan Vishnu, we offer prayers to Bhagwan Shri Ram. Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pate Namaha. We offer prayers to Mother Sita. Om Jagata Sutta Jagajanani Janaki Atashaya Priya Karunani Danaki Take Jukapada Kamala Manao Jasu Kripa Niramala Matipao. We offer prayers to Hanuman Swami. Om Mano Javam Marututulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhi Matam Varishtam Mata Majamwa Narayuta Mukyam Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapatye Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapatye. Right, go ahead and place your flower down in front of Lord Ram's, the Murti at the very end. And take one more white flower in your hand, or, yeah, take one more white flower. As we offer prayers to the 8th incarnation of Bhagavan Vishnu, we offer prayers to Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Om Karada Vinde Naparada Vindam Mukarda Vinde Vinive Shayantam Vatasya Patrasya Pute Shayanam Balam Mukundam Manasa Smarami Balam Mukundam Manasa Smarami. Om Krishna Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaham. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langati Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam. Om Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kam Sachanurda Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagata Guru. Krishnam Vande Jagata Guru. I'll ask the Kirtan group to render us 2 to 3 bhajans as we commence with pujas up front to Lord Vishnu and his various incarnations.
प्रभु का नाम जपो मन मेरे, प्रभु का नाम जपो मन मेरे, दूर करे वही संकट तेरे, दूर करे वही संकट तेरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। प्रभु का नाम जपो मन मेरे, जीवन रैन बसेरा है, क्या तेरा क्या मेरा है। जीवन रैन बसेरा है, क्या तेरा क्या मेरा है। तू नैनों से नींद भरे रे, दूर करे वही संकट तेरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। प्रभु का नाम जपो मन मेरे, पिंजरा जब कुलचाता है, पंछी कब रुक पाता है। पिंजरा जब कुलचाता है, पंछी कब रुक पाता है। तो इसका अब अफसोस करे रे, दूर करे वही संकट तेरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे। प्रभु का नाम जपो मन मेरे, प्रभु का नाम, प्रभु का नाम, प्रभु का नाम जपो मन मेरे।
नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया, झूठन चोरा क्रोध न चोरा, झूठन चोरा क्रोध न चोरा, सत्य वचन क्यों छोड़ दिया, सत्य वचन क्यों छोड़ दिया, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया, झूठे जग में जी ललचाकर, झूठे जग में जी ललचाकर, असल वतन क्यों छोड़ दिया, असल वतन क्यों छोड़ दिया, कौड़ी को तो खूब संभाला, कौड़ी को तो खूब संभाला, लाल रतन क्यों छोड़ दिया, लाल रतन क्यों छोड़ दिया, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया, जेहि सुमिरन ते अति सुख पावे, जेहि सुमिरन ते अति सुख पावे, सो सुमिरन क्यों छोड़ दिया, सो सुमिरन क्यों छोड़ दिया, खाल से एक भगवान भरोसे, खाल से एक भगवान भरोसे, तन मन धन क्यों ना छोड़ दिया, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया।
Jai Krishna Hare, Sri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare, Jaya Jai Jai Krishna Hare. Jai Krishna Hare, Sri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare, Jaya Jai Jai Krishna Hare. Jabachara tarapandiara ho, Ashaka dur kinara ho. Jabachara tarapandiara ho, Ashaka dur kinara ho. Arkoina kevanahara ho, Firato hi bira pyar kare, Jaya Jai Jai Krishna Hare. Jai Krishna Hare, Sri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare, Jaya Jai Jai Krishna Hare. Tu chahe ko sab kuch kar de, Vishai koi amarat kar de. Tu chahe tu sab kuch kar de, Vishai ko bhi amarat kar de. Purana kar de onki asha, jo bhi tera dandare, jo bhi tera dandare. Jaya Jai Jai Krishna Hare. Jai Krishna Hare, Sri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare, Jaya Jai Jai Krishna Hare.
Om Prem Salo Vishnu Bhagwan Ki Jai. Prem Salo Shri Ramachandra Bhagwan Ki Jai. Prem Salo Sita Mata Ki Jai. Prem Salo Hanuman Swami Ki Jai. Prem Salo Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan Ki Jai. Alright, go ahead and place your flowers down in front of the murtis. Alright, Kalia, we're going to be getting up and moving soon. Here, tell me, you can take this white flower in your hand as we offer prayers to that universal Father, that universal Guru, that destroyer of all things in this life and in this universe. We offer prayers to Bhagwan Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Karapura Gauran Karunavataram Samsara Saram Bhujagendraharam Saravasantam Hirdayardavinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavami Sahitam Namami. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
शिवाय ॐ नमः 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 शिवाय ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गं निर्मलभासितशोभितलिङ्गं जनमजदुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय देवमुनि प्रणवार्चितलिङ्गं कामदहं करुणाकरलिङ्गं रावणदर्पविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय सर्वसुगन्धिसुलेपितलिङ्गं बुद्धिविवर्धनकारणलिङ्गं सिद्धसुरासुरवन्दितलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय कनकमहामणिभूषितलिङ्गं फणिपतिवेष्टितशोभितलिङ्गं दक्षसुयज्ञविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय कुमकुमचन्दनलेपितलिङ्गं पङ्कजहारसुशोभितलिङ्गं सञ्चितपापविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय देवगणार्चितसेवितलिङ्गं भावरभक्तिभिरेव च लिङ्गं दिनकरकोटिप्रभाकरलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय सुरगुरुसुरवरपूजितलिङ्गं सुरवनपुष्पसदार्चितलिङ्गं पडातपडं परमात्मकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 लिङ्गाष्टकम् इदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् शिवसन्निधौ शिवलोकमवाप्नोति शिवेन सह मोदते ॐ नमः शिवाय
शिव 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 शम्भो महादेव शम्भो शिव 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 शम्भो महादेव शम्भो ॐ हर 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 महादेव शिव शम्भो महादेव हर ॐ महादेव शिव ॐ महादेव शिव 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 शम्भो शिव 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 शम्भो महादेव शम्भो ॐ हर 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 महादेव शिव शम्भो महादेव हर ॐ महादेव शिव ॐ महादेव गंगा हर धर शंभो गौरी मनोहर शंभो गंगा हर धर शंभो गौरी मनोहर शंभो शिव ॐ महादेव हर ॐ महादेव शिव 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 शंभो महादेव ॐ हर 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 महादेव शिव शंभो महादेव शिव शंभो महादेव शिव ॐ महादेव नंदिवहाधर शंभो नतनमहो शंभो नंदिवहाधर शंभो नतनमहो शंभो शिव ॐ महादेव हर ॐ महादेव शिव 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 शंभो महादेव शिव 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 शंभो महादेव ॐ हर 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 महादेव शिव शंभो महादेव Hara Om, Hara Om, Hara Om Mahadeva. Shiva Om, Shiva Om, Shiva Om Mahadeva. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Pahima. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Pahima. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Pahima. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Rakshama. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Rakshama. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Pahima. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Pahima. Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva, 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 Hari Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva. Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva. Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva, Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva. Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva, Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva. Om Shiva, 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 Hari 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 Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva. Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva. Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva, Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva. Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva, Om Shiva, Hari Om Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Parivam. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Parivam. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Rakshaman. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Rakshaman. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Pahima.
Namo Mahadeva Shambho. Namo Sada Shiva Om. Jai Parameshwar, Jai Bhavaneshwar, Jai Shiva Shankara Om. Namo Mahadeva Shambho. Namo Sada Shiva Om. Jai Parameshwar, Jai Bhavaneshwar, Jai Shiva Shankara Om. Bhagavan Shankara Uma Maheshwara, Girija Shankara Om. Bhavani Shankara Uma Maheshwara, Girija Shankara Om. Jai Paryankara, Jai Pitambara, Jai Shiva Shankara Om. Namo Mahadeva Shambho. Namo Sada Shiva Om. Jai Parameshwar, Jai Bhavaneshwar, Jai Shiva Shankara Om. Jai Shiva Shankara Om.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Dearest devotees, we offer this next prayer for all those who are suffering from various ailments, illnesses, diseases. We ask that they have a fast, smooth, and complete recovery. We also offer this prayers for those transitioning from this world to next. As you know, we had Hurricane Helene come through, and that took some lives. So let's offer this prayer to ensure that those souls have a smooth transition to the next world. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushti Vardhanam Uraru Kamiva Vandanat Mityor Mukshi Mamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushti Vardhanam Uraru Kamiva Vandanat Mityor Mukshi Mamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushti Vardhanam Uraru Kamiva Vandanat Mityor Mukshi Mamrutat. Om Ganganapate Namaha. Om Kartikeya Namaha. Om Nandishwaraya Namaha. Om Vasukiye Namaha. Om Shri Sambasara Shivaya Namaha. Prem se Shiva Shankara Bhagwan Ki Jai. We offer this next prayer for our Guru. If you do not have a Guru, please take Lord Shiva or your Ishta Devata in your mind as your universal Guru. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Saksha Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Dhyanamoolam Gurur Murti Pujamulam Guru Param Mantramoolam Guru Bhakyam Mokshamulam Guru Kripa. Mokshamulam Guru Kripa. Prem Silo Guru Deva Ki Jai. Alright, you can go ahead and take your flower and place it in front of Lord Shiva. And for all those who have prasada charway, may you please convert this time. Tejas, do you have Tulsi? Okay. Everyone have Tulsi and flower? Here, I got a piece over here. All right. Tejas, make sure you unwrap that other one. You may want to take the flower and Tulsi off before you unwrap. There you go. Good job. Good job. All right. Take your prasad in both hands and hold it up away from your body and not on your clothing. Oh, we got one more. Does that have Tulsi in it? There you go. All right. All right. All right. Take your prasad and hold it in both hands away from your body, not touching your clothing as we offer these prayers. Om Naivedyam Grihetam Deva Bhakti Mehe Chalam Kuru Ipsitam Mehe Varam Dehi Paratreha Parangatim Om Miram Padamaya Deva Stapitan Purutastava Tena Me Sapalavatir Bhave Janmani Janmani Om Sarva Papa Haram Divyam Gangeyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmayam Daktam Grihana Parameshwara. Right, go ahead and offer your prasad.
आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन 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 भिलनी की बेन सुदाम की तंदुल भिलनी की बेन सुदाम की तंदुल रुचि रुचि भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन दुर्योधन की मेवा त्यागे दुर्योधन की मेवा त्यागे साग विदुर घर कायो प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन जो कोई तुम्हारा भोग लगावे जो कोई तुम्हारा भोग लगावे सुख संपत्ति घर आवे प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन ऐसा भोग लगावे प्यारे मोहन ऐसा भोग लगावे प्यारे मोहन सब अमृत हो जाए प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन.
Yeah. There's a sheet right there on the back chair. Yeah. Tejas, you get set up over here. Ash, you can get the cameras moved around. Kalia's ready to go. She's just like, Kalia, you're like 10 steps ahead. We still gotta do how one first. Alright, Tejas, you let me know when you're ready. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and light the Haunkan. Om Agni Mele Purohitam Yagyasya Devaritvijam Odaram Ratnadatamam Agni Devaya Namaha. Good? Alright. Alright, we'll offer both the ghee and the samagri. Om Prajapate Swaha Idam Prajapate Idam Namah Om Indraya
Swaha
Idam Indraya Idam Namah Om Agane Swaha Idam Agane Idam Namah Om Somaya Swaha Idam Somaya Idam Namah Om Bhu Swaha Idam Agane Idam Namah Om Bhua Swaha Idam Vayoe Idam Namah Om Swa Swaha Idam Suryaya Idam Namah Om Suryaya Namaha Swaha Idam Suryaya Idam Namah Om Chandraya Namaha Swaha Idam Chandraya Idam Namah Om Bhaumaya Namaha Swaha Idam Bhaumaya Idam Namah Om Buddhaya Namaha Swaha Idam Buddhaya Idam Namah Om Brihaspate Namaha Swaha Idam Brihaspate Idam Namah Om Shukraya Namaha Swaha Idam Shukraya Idam Namah Om Shanisharaya Namaha Swaha Idam Shanisharaya Idam Namah Om Rahove Namaha Swaha Idam Rahove Idam Namah Om Ketove Namaha Swaha Idam Ketove Idam Namah Om Ganeshaya Namaha Swaha Om Maha Gauriye Namaha Swaha Om Maha Saraswatiye Namaha Swaha Om Maha Lakshmiye Namaha Swaha Om Maha Durgaye Namaha Swaha Om Guruve Namaha
Swaha
Om Brahmaye Namaha
Swaha
Om Vishnuve Namaha
Swaha
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Swaha
Om Ramaya Namaha
Swaha
Om Sitaye Namaha
Swaha
Om Hanumataye Namaha
Swaha
Om Krishnaya Namaha
Swaha
Om Shivaya Namaha
Swaha
Om Sarvebhyo Devebhyo Namaha
Swaha
Om Sarvebhyo Pitribhyo Namaha
Swadaha
Om Bore Bhua Swa Tatsavitura Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dio yo na prachodayat swaha. Om Bore Bhua Swa Tatsavitura Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi
Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat
Swaha. Om Bore Bhua Swa Tatsavitura Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat Swaha. All right. Someone can come grab these pond leaves from me. We'll stand and take everything with a pond leaf as we commence with Purnahuti, or our final offering. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnata Purnamadakshate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasheshate. Om Sarvam Gwe Purnagwam Swaha. Om Sarvam Gwe Purnagwam Swaha. Om Sarvam Gwe Purnagwam Swaha. All right, let's take blessings from Agni Devata. Om Tanapagni Tonmahe Pahi. Om Agnani Sadyorme Dehi. Om Varshagani Asi Varsho Me Dehi. Om Agnayam Maitonam Uranatuna Tuna. Om Tejo Asi Tejo Me Dehi. Om Viramasi Virame Dehi. Om Balamasi Balame Dehi. Om Ojosi Ojo Me Dehi. Om Manurasi Manurme Dehi. Om Sahosi Saho Me Dehi. Om Shanti Rastu, Pushti Rastu, Riddhi Astu, Yatapam Tatipati Rastu, Dripade, Chatuspate, Sarashantira, Bhavatu. Achmaniam. Om Sarva Papaharam Dibyam Gangeyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmaniam Maya Dattam Grahayatam Purushotamam. Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om. Prem Sula Agni Devata Ki Jai. All right, before we commence with our words of wisdom for today, we'll call them words of wisdom, we'll offer a few prayers. We'll offer prayers to Ganesh Bhagwan to remove any obstacles that might impede us from taking in these words of wisdom today. We offer prayers to Saraswati Mata to give us the fortitude and the knowledge to be able to take these words and turn them into wisdom. And we offer prayers to a Guru who paved the way for us to be able to sit here today and learn. Om Vaktratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarakaryeshu Saravara. Om Saraswati Namastobhyam Varade Kamarupani Vidyarambam Kireshyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deo Maheshwara Guru Saksha Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Prem Sulo Ganesh Bhagwan Ki Jai. Prem Sulo Saraswati Mata Ki Jai. Prem Sulo Guru Deva Ki Jai. All right. So devotees, today I'm going to talk to you about something that's very near and dear to my heart. And that belief that is very near and dear to my heart is cynicism. So, why is cynicism near and dear to my heart? Well, we'll get to that in a second. But let's start off with defining what cynicism is. And cynicism is the belief that people in general are greedy, dishonest, and untrustworthy. Man, that's a really strange thing to have near and dear to my heart. So how do we get to being a cynic or displaying attitudes of cynicism? Because if we look at young people, they tend to be trusting of a lot of things. Well, Andy doesn't really trust a whole lot, but Baldwin trusts everyone. So, cynics tend to be those people who have been harmed in the past, and they tend to create a defensive mindset that they use to protect themselves in order to survive. So, if you've gone through hardships, if you've gone through some traumatic issues in your life, then you're going to be putting up these defensive mindsets, and that's going to lead you to become more cynicism. And honestly, I can't blame anyone for being a cynic. As we all know, and we've heard it time and time again, we all live in the age of Kali Yuga, the Dark Ages, the time when the darkness or the evil is overtaking the good. And by all accounts, we're very early in the stages of Kali Yuga. We have many hundreds of thousands of years left to go in this dark period. So, how do we get past a little bit of this? I mean, it's not going to change the age that we live in, but what can we do within ourselves? Moving on, we see that people on the far end of distrust display something called cynical hostility. And studies have shown that people with these natures of cynical hostility, they tend to create more suffering, and they tend to suffer. And that is what they pass on throughout their path in life. And we don't want to be those people that are suffering and are creating suffering in others. And also, other studies have shown that people that have these cynical tendencies, these cynical thoughts, they tend to suffer many more mental health problems. So we don't want to have mental health problems. And they have a hard time connecting with people. Like, cynics do not have a hard time, or have a hard time connecting with people. An example I will use is that we were having a gathering at our house one year. It was a while ago. I don't remember how long ago. But after all was said and everyone left, Mom came up to me and she said, my boss met you today. And when she met you, she told me that your son has a very defensive persona about him. He puts up a barrier, doesn't let anyone come in. And that's true. That's the way I was, and that's the way I still am to an extent. I have a hard time. I'm very socially awkward, but I also have a hard time letting people in. And so it becomes a double-edged sword, because one of the fastest ways to improve your mental health, as studies have shown, is to connect with people. So if you're unable to connect with people and you always have this feeling of distrust amongst people, then how are you going to connect and make yourself better? Social connections are the nourishment that can help us bounce back from difficult times. So if we have a difficult time, it's not the best idea to isolate yourself from everyone around you and go hide in a room and dwell within your own misery. You need to interact with people, and those interactions are going to help you to get through those tough times. And then another thing that can really get people into this cynical mindset is bad news. And let's think about what we see in the media nowadays. First off, it's election season. So you got candidates that are constantly never saying a good thing about the other person. They're always spewing out the bad things. But if we look at modern media as a whole, look at what's popular on TV right now. When you watch the news, all you ever see is bad news headlines. Those are the things that draw attention. Those are the things that get people watching. Those are the things that make money, unfortunately. Also, think of like just TV shows, how we've gone to this world of quote-unquote reality TV. And the reality in the TV is people arguing with one another and creating unnecessary drama. And unfortunately, this constant barrage of bad news is what leads people to believe that crime is rising, that others are dangerous, and that makes them feel more unsafe, even if those things are demonstrably untrue. We'd have to go and look at data over the years, but how much has crime actually risen? How much worse off is the world now than it was 10 years ago, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago? We're led to believe that the world is a bad place, but how bad is it really? So in the short, cynicism is a toxic set of self-fulfilling prophecies. We act in ways that show a lack of faith, and in turn, people react in that way that confirms our initial beliefs. So I said that cynicism is very near and dear to my heart, and that's for a couple of reasons. The first is I worked 5 years, actually 6 years, in retail grocery. And anyone that has worked in the service industry knows that really you can see the worst of people in times. And given the mindset that we're in, we're always going to focus on the worst things. I can recount times where kids would come in with fake IDs and try to get tobacco or alcohol, or a man would come in and he'd say, hey, I bought this laundry detergent and it wasn't working and I want to get a refund. And I would say, do you have the item or do you have a receipt? No, I just bought it here. Just give me, I don't know which one it was. So I go to the aisle and I say, well, which one was it? And obviously they're going to pick the most expensive thing on the shelf because they want the most money for nothing. Or, getting yelled at for just like innocuous mistakes. It really leads you to have a feeling that people are bad in general, especially if you look at it. And I had worked with good customers. I'm not saying that there aren't good customers. I would say that majority of the customers I worked with were good, but it's the negative interactions that really leave the impression on you. Also, the job that I had before working at the airport, I was working under a contract, and oh no, Andy, let's clean up, Andy. We got to clean up. And I was working in this contract, and we had about 2 months before the contract was ending, so I didn't know what my future was holding for me. I didn't know if the company I was working for was going to keep me on, if they were going to let me go, if they had other contracts for me to work on. And first, they came to me and they said, yeah, we got something for you. We're going to move you to Rincon, Georgia, which Rincon is right next to Savannah. So they were going to move you down to Savannah, and I was going to work in Savannah doing IT stuff. Okay. And then when I asked what the assignment was, about 2 weeks out, they told me, well, okay, we're getting things together. We're going to be telling you what you're going to be doing soon. And I tell you, 2 days before the contract ended, that was when I was told that they weren't going to keep me on. They were going to let me go. They gave me 2 days notice. And boy, did that really give me, imagine how I would have felt about the world of corporate America, knowing that these people probably knew for months and months and months that they weren't going to keep me on, but they led me along so I could get the work done for them, and then let me know at the very last minute that I was going to be let go. And my boss at the time told me, listen, I know this is hard to take. If you want to go home, and if you don't want to work the rest of the contract, which was 2 days at that point, that's fine. You can go, and you'll get paid and all that kind of stuff. And I went home that day. I went back to my desk, and I sat down for a second, and I was just like, what am I going to do with my life? And then I went home, and I told my parents I was laid off, that they weren't going to renew my contract. And the very next day, I went back to work, and I finished my last 2 days of work, and I finished up what I was supposed to do. Me and the guys that I was working with, we all went out, we got some food, and we celebrated being done with the contract, and then we were done. And then I was unemployed for 13 months. I went 13 months without a job, having to pay for this brand new car I had bought off of unemployment. And let me tell you, I was getting unemployment. I was not getting taxes taken out of unemployment because I needed to pay for my car. And thankfully, I got a job at the airport right when my unemployment was about to end, because I got the job in December. I worked, and I had to save every paycheck until April to make sure I had enough money to pay back the taxes I owed on unemployment. So I mean, it was a dark time, and it really put a lot of distrust in me in the world. So as I continue to grow, I want to move away from that cynical mindset. There are many reasons for me to want to move away from being a cynic or having cynicism or, you know, having no faith in the world. You know, a lot of what I do in my job now is management. I work with people. I work with people a lot. And how am I going to work with people? How am I going to work with a staff if I don't believe I can trust that staff? If I believe that they're always out for themselves and they're not in it for the good of the mission or the vision that we're trying to accomplish within whatever we're doing, whether it's the mission and vision of the airport or the mission and vision of the department I work in or my own mission and vision for the team and how we support the airport. I need everyone to be able to buy in, and I can't have people buy in if I'm sitting on a cynical mindset. Also, this may be news to some of you all, but I'm going to be a dad soon. And like, I don't want to live life not having any faith in the world, and I don't want to show my child that there isn't any good in the world. I don't want to come home and all I do is complain about the bad in the world to my child. I want my child to be able to see that there's good in the world. I want my child to be able to go out there and find the good in the world for themselves and come back and talk to me about the good in the world. I know I have a couple of years before all that, but still, it's good to be able to have those positive mindsets and be able to move forward. So, how do I start to move away from being a cynic? And one practice that is out there, and I'm reading a book on this right now. I went and bought a book on cynicism to try and be better. But there's a method called being a hopeful skeptic. So there's a couple of things to break down there. There's hope and there's skepticism. I'm not going to talk about hope today too much. Actually, I'm going to make this into a 3-part series. So we're going to talk about cynicism and skepticism today. The next time we'll talk about hope. And the third time, we'll talk about how this all ties back into me sitting here and talking about our beliefs, our religion, our Dharma. So, the difference between skepticism and cynicism is, we all talked about cynicism already. We said that cynicism is the belief that people are inherently greedy, dishonest, and untrustworthy. Skepticism is the desire to have the evidence to support our beliefs and not simply accept our assumptions of the world. We need to understand that by default, a lot of us, many of us, are going to believe that people are greedy, dishonest, and untrustworthy. And we need to understand that inherently a lot of us are going to believe that are going to have beliefs that are negative. And sometimes those beliefs could be too negative. Like, for instance, when I believed that the world was just a terrible place. So, how do we go about doing this? So we want to provide evidence. If we're cynical and we believe the world is bad, we want to provide evidence that the world is bad. But I'm not going to go out there and just look for bad things. So one way to be able to try and counteract this and show that maybe the world is a little bit better than we thought it is to instead of griping about all the ways we were wrong, we can start talking about the positive acts that we've seen. And by doing this, maybe we can change the lens. The goal is to change the lens that you see the world through. So, man, we got babies and we got fire, but I'm going to try and finish up real quick. So we want to be able to see the good in the world. So instead of focusing on all the negatives, let's look and see what positives are happening out in the world, and then talk about the positives in the world. I tried to do this a bunch, so much so that I don't even really watch the news anymore, because I just don't want to deal with, I don't want that bad news surrounding my life. I try to look for good things. You know, Andy's running behind the Mortis at the moment, and she's just playing a game. She wants to go hide. She's going to put her face in between the two Mortis, and she's going to smile, and she's going to look, and then she's going to run back over. You know, and she doesn't realize that Big Pooh is going to get her. But another thing that we can do outside of just looking for the positive in the world is to perform acts of kindness, right? Now, when we perform acts of kindness, we want to make sure we're performing these acts in a non-cynical way. Another trait of cynicism is believing that everything in the world is transactional, right? So if I have Tejas, who is helping me with this puja today, and I believe that Tejas is only helping me because he believes that he owes me and that I'm going to owe him afterwards for his help today, well, that's not an act of kindness. That's an act of cynicism guised as an act of kindness. No, you're fine. You don't owe me anything. So when you're acting kindly, you need to make sure you do it in a place of compassion and genuine connection. Meaning that if I make food for people here at the Mandir, I'm not making the food to just, hey, I fed you. I would expect for you all to feed me some other time. I'm making the food without the thought that I'm going to get anything in return. It's more, I'm doing this because I just want to feed you all. And I love the community, and I love doing things for the community. Another example of this is something that I haven't really told anyone, but one day I was getting lunch, and I was at a Subway. And I get out of my car, and a guy walks up to me, and he goes, hey, would you mind buying me a sandwich today? I don't get paid until next Friday, and I just don't have enough money to get food. And I said, hey, you want a sandwich? Yeah, let's go get a sandwich. And we went to Subway, and I didn't give the guy any restrictions. I said, order what you would order. And he ordered just like a 6-inch sub, and he wasn't going to get a drink or any chips or anything. Like, do you want chips? You want a drink? Like, take this. And then he got his food, and then he went and he found a corner within that Subway, behind you, Tejas, and he sat down and he ate his food, and that's all that he wanted. And I felt okay about doing that, but I felt like I could have done more. Like, the guy was trying to say, oh, I'm working this job. I haven't got paid yet. And I just kind of wished, like, one, I wish I offered him more, like, hey, get a foot long, half now, half later. Maybe talk to him a little bit more about what's going on. But I didn't give the guy food to say, well, I'm giving you food and that's my good deed for the day or whatever. Like, I genuinely felt some concern for this individual, and I wanted him to be well, I wanted him to be better, and I wish I could have got a little bit more information to maybe help him out. But he was also, I could tell that he was a little embarrassed of his situation because, he's like, oh, I'm working. He didn't want to be known as someone that was a delinquent or riffraff. He just, he was just trying to get by. So those are some of the kinds of acts of kindness that, we talk about when we're performing acts of kindness. When we do any major event or we do any major puja, we got Navratri coming up. We're going to be doing Navratri service on Sunday, October the 6th, I believe. We finish, and what Pandit Avi always tells us when we're finishing up is that we're not done yet. We always have to do one more thing. And we have to finish our worship with an act of kindness. And he always tells the stories like, you're not doing an act of kindness and you're not going to go like film it and post it on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. You're not going to say, oh, I did this act of kindness today, and you're going to go tell everyone. You're not going to come to Mandir the next day. It's like, oh yeah, this is the act of kindness. An act of kindness is between you and whoever you're doing the act of kindness for. And you're trying to develop some compassion and those connections in order to help. I mean, at the end, you're going to help yourself. But by the time you finish that act of kindness, you should have paid a cost, and you are not going to be worried about the cost that you paid. Whether it's your time, your mental energy, your money, you're going to pay a cost, and you're not going to expect anything in return for that. So you may ask how this relates back to our own scriptures, And I will say that if you want a little bit of a start, you can go read chapters 2 and 3 of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and that'll give you a little bit of, not necessarily cynicism, but the duties that we need to perform in our lives in order to uphold our beliefs and our Dharma. But the next time we come, we'll talk about a different subject. We'll talk about hope. So with that, I will leave you with those words today. I will ask now that Prem Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan Ki. I will now ask that we all please stand for our final arti.
Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Swami Jai Jagadisha Hare Bhakta Jano Ke Sankata Bhakta Jano Ke Sankata Chana Me Dura Kare Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Jodave Palapave Dukha Binase Manaka Swami Dukha Binase Manaka Sukha Sampati Gare Ave Sukha Sampati Gare Ave Kastamite Tanaka Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Mata Pita Tuma Mere Sharanaga Ho Kisaki Swami Sharanaga Ho Kisaki Tuma Bina Arana Dusha Tuma Bina Arana Dusha Asakaro Jisaki Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Swami Jai Jagadisha Hare Bhakta Jano Ke Sankata Bhakta Jano Ke Sankata Chana Me Dura Kare Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Tuma Purana Paramatma Tuma Antarayami Swami Tuma Antarayami Para Brahma Parameshwar Para Brahma Parameshwar Tuma Sabke Swami Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Tuma Karuna Ke Sagar Tuma Palana Karata Swami Tuma Palana Karata Mai Muraka Kalakami Mai Sevaka Tuma Swami Kripa Karo Bharata Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Tuma Eo Kao Gochar Sabake Pranapati Swami Sabake Pranapati Kisa Vida Mila Odayame Kisa Vida Mila Odayame Kumatakto Hare Dina Bandhu Dukha Harata Tumarakshaka Mere Swami Tumarakshaka Mere Apane Hata Utavo Apane Hata Utavo Dwara Paratere Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Vishaya Vikaramitavu Papu Haro Deva Swami Papu Haro Deva Stradha Bhakti Badhavo Stradha Bhakti Badhavo Sanatana Ki Seva Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Swami Jai Jagadisha Hare Bhakta Shanuke Sankata Bhakta Shanuke Sankata Chana Medura Kare Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nata Narayan Vasudeva Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nata Narayan Vasudeva He Nata Narayan Vasudeva Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nata Narayan Vasudeva Govinda Jai Jai Gopala Jai Jai Govinda Jai Jai Gopala Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Govinda Jai Jai Gopala Jai Jai Govinda Jai Jai Gopala Jai Jai.
Dearest devotees, I'll now ask, we can all please clasp our hands and close our eyes and relax our bodies. Focus your mind on the feet of Bhagwan as we chant our closing prayers for today. Om Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Om Sarve Sukhino Bhavantu Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashantu Ma Kashtika Dukabhave Om Mantrahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktahinam Janardanam Yatnya Pujitam Maya Deva Paripurnam Tarasvame Papoham Papa Karmaham Papa Atma Papa Sambhava Trahimam Pundarikaksham Sarva Papo Haro Hari Om Tvameva Mata Shapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhus Chasaka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Drahimam Tvameva Tvameva Saravam Mama Deva Deva Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mityarmamritam Gamaya Hari Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. May we all please bow. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Saksha Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurue Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurue Namaha. Om Jao Shanti Antariksha Gwam Shanti Prithvi Shanti Apa Shanti Ushadeya Shanti Vanaspati Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarve Gwam Shanti Shanti Rewa Shanti Sama Shanti Redhi Hari Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tatsat. Prem se lo Ganesh Bhagwan ki. Prem se lo Adi Shakti Durga Mata ki. Prem se lo Vishnu Bhagwan ki. Prem se lo Shiva Shankara Bhagwan ki. Prem se lo Shiva Shakti Mandir ki. All right, I know there's a few of you, but I only hear like 2 people, so I'm really expecting for all of you to, voice your voices for victory as we come to our conclusion. Prem Salo Sanatana Dharma ki. See, I knew you all had it in you. And with that, we come to the conclusion of our Sunday morning satsang. You can place your powers anywhere. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming out and joining us today. As far as a couple of announcements go, we are currently in the period of Pitru Paksh. I missed 1 or 2 days of doing my till in the morning, so thankfully my mom has corrected me and I have not missed since. So just take like a vessel, put it out on facing south, on the south side of your house, and facing south you take a cup of water with some till in it, you pour it into the vessel saying Om Pitribhyo Namaha. Alright, Pitru Paksh will end on the last day of Pitru Paksh is Wednesday, October 2nd, which will take us into Thursday, October 3rd, which is a grand event. It's my birthday. But it's also the first day of Fall Navratri, so we will be, yeah. So, no. So Fall Navratri starts on Thursday, October 3rd. It goes through October 11th. I'm not sure what day that is. 12th? Oh, October 12th. And we will be doing a special service here in the Mandir on Sunday, October the 6th for Navratri. So Pandit Abhi should be back for that, and we will be going through and doing our special prayers to the mothers on that particular day. Ash, did we have anyone that spoke in chat today? Huh? Huh? 3 people? The same people? What are their names? Oh, Uncle Steve. Thank you for joining us today, Uncle Steve. Oh, Anna Singh. Oh, that's the other Auntie Drew. Ram Auntie Drew, thank you for joining us. And what's the last one? Oh, that was okay. So, I don't have any other announcements. I also don't have a president in training or a president in training today who really appreciate my wrestling style entrances, I might add. So, if they're watching or if they get to watch, I'll do one anyway. So, introducing, standing in a corner next to the lingam, freshly retired from the busiest airport in the world, give it up for our Dharmic Sabha Georgia President, Uncle Baram.
Sita Ram, everyone. You see, when you're about to become a father and you know that your parents are close by to take care of your baby, you see how you act, okay? When you know that you got an assured babysitter around. I mean, look, we have Pia with us this week, and she was just such a joy, and we're going to miss her because she got to go back home today. her parents just landed in JFK, and they'll be making their way home later on today. And the strangest thing is, she didn't miss her parents at all because she was with us. As a matter of fact, yesterday she told me to leave her Aji in the store and let me take her out to ice cream. So, as you all know, in this last few months, we have a number of our community members who lost loved one, and I will ask that you continue to keep them in your thoughts and prayers because they're going through some difficult time, and it's not easy to lose loved one. We all probably have that experience. As you know, Rai lost his son unexpectedly, and then we have Bahin Sharda. She lost her brother unexpectedly, and then we have by Chris, who lost his wife Bahin Zani, a two-staunch member in our mandir a couple of weeks ago. So please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. As Pandit Mahin said, retirement. He and his wife went on vacation the other day, and they brought me the perfect gift. They brought me a mug with Clint Eastwood, and on the mug it says, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And that's what I dubbed retirement as, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because that's one of my favorite Western movie was in 1966 when that movie was filmed, and I watched it probably 300 times already. So the good about retirement is that I don't have to wear a coat and tie 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, and I don't have to wake up early in the morning, and sometimes 5 a.m. in the morning, or sometimes 3 a.m. in the morning, and I don't have to go to event, in the evening on a Saturday or Friday or a Thursday or a middle of the week. That's a good thing about retirement, right? I have stability. I wake up and I drink coffee and I go to work in my office because I got a new job. The bad thing about retirement is that when your spouse tries to condition you, and the conditioning starts by first week is go turn the coffee pot on, the coffee is in there. And I didn't realize that Alexa could do it for you. And so I was trying to find the on and off button. So after that training was completed, a week went by and then I was told to go pour my coffee. And that condition took place. And then another week went by, and I was told to put my dishes after I eat my food in the dishwasher instead of the sink. And you all see what's happening, right? Condition, one step of another. And so that's a bad thing about retirement. And the ugly thing about retirement is one day, she and I was talking, she said, you know what? I'm tired working. I'm thinking about retiring or resigning from my job. I said, whatever, you want to do. And 2 days later, she submitted her resignation. And I came home and she said, Dad, guess what? I resigned from my job. I said, what you mean you resigned from your job? I needed that income because Social Security can't take us very far. And she said, well, you said it's okay, whatever I want to do. I said, I didn't really mean it for you to go retire. So, but that's not so bad. That's not so ugly. The ugly part of it now is that she will be in the same space with me 24/7. But she's invading my space. So I am on all these conference calls throughout the day, and she said, who was that and why did you? I said, why are you paying attention to what I am saying? She said, well, you speak so loud I can't hear it.